My favorite Tesla features. The Tesla app is an important part of the Tesla ownership experience. The app is fully integrated into the car. It's obvious that it wasn't an afterthought like the app is for other manufacturers. In addition to being able to control the car and set the charge, preheat, set schedules, various other things, of course, it's also the key for the car. With the Tesla app, you can have multiple cars. In this case, I have two cars. I have a Model 3 and a Model Y. 21 degrees outside. I want to warm my car in advance. So we're going to select the Tesla app. There's my car. And we're going to go down to climate. And we're going to turn it on. The car sends me a notification when it's done warming up. Your cabin is now up to desired temperature. And now I can go out to my car and get in it. So now that my car is all warm, walk out to it. It's plugged in and ready to go. Push the button, unplug, and it closes automatically. That's really cool. Notice how far back the seat is. It's way back there. And how forward the steering wheel is up. This is called easy entry mode. So I'm going to get in here and I'm going to sit down. So when the car is locked, normally the seats are in entry mode. So the seat's all the way back and the steering wheel is up and out of the way. When it detects your phone and you hit the brake, it loads up your profile. So the seat and the steering wheel move into whatever you set it to previously. So now I navigate, I tell the car where I want to go. So I'm going to navigate to, I think I agreed on, I want to go to Starbucks. Where do I want to go? Yeah, I want to go to Starbucks.
Now turn left onto Rosewood Crossing.
Put on my seatbelt. And I'm going to tap the brake. And tell it to go into full self-driving. So as you can see, I'm in my garage. And it's pulling right out of my garage.
Now turn right onto Country Place.
When it comes to full self-driving and Autopark, Tesla has no competition. They're second to none. The system just works, and it's amazing. One of the aspects that makes full self-driving and Autopark so amazing is the rate at which we get software updates and the rate at which it improves. I use full self-driving for every drive. I don't have to touch the steering wheel until we get to the parking lot. Now, this latest version of code does try to auto-park at destination, but Tesla's warned us that that's not complete, so it doesn't always work. In this video, you'll see it doesn't work. What it does, it ends up dropping me off by the front door, and then I push it to try to find a parking space, and it ends up not finding one, so I have to take over manually to find a parking space. But once I find a parking space, I can push a button, and it'll automatically park in that spot for me. My destination's right over my left shoulder. Let's see if she goes and finds a parking spot. Yeah. So I'm like, that's so cool. So because I didn't get out of the car, she's going to go find a parking spot. There she goes. See if she finds a spot. Yeah, so there's my destination's right there, but she's not. I can't get her to park. So what we're going to do is we're going to find a parking spot manually. And we're going to park. Really pick a parking spot and tell her to park. Live camera view is the feature that actually convinced me to buy a Tesla. So I'm sitting in Starbucks right now, and I've got my phone out, and what you're seeing on the left is a screen recording of my phone, and what you're seeing on the right is the actual camera that's recording inside the car. These are happening simultaneously. So you'll see that from the camera or from the phone app, the Tesla phone app, I can see the location of the car on a map, and I can see the cameras. So there's 7 cameras in the car that you can view, and you can view any one of the cameras real time, as close to real time as you can. There's a little bit of a lag. Summon has quickly become my favorite feature, and Summon's part of full self-driving. And basically, what it lets you do is it lets you summon the car. So I'm still in Starbucks, right? And it's very cold outside. And instead of walking out to my car, I can just sit in Starbucks. I can see my car through the window, push a button on my phone, and it's basically a dead man switch. I got to push and hold the button. As long as I'm pushing and holding that button, the car is driving autonomously to me. I'm not controlling the car other than pushing and holding that one button. If I release the button, the car immediately stops. So the whole time the car is driving, you'll see that I'll have a video from the front camera so I can actually watch what the car is doing. I'm basically a safety switch. And that's me walking out to my car after it drove 100% autonomously from the parking spot to pick me up in front of Starbucks. Tesla is more than a car, it's an experience. The combination of all the technology, it's just completely different from any other car.